Okay. So next thing we want to do is divide, two sections, the top and the bottom. So we can do div, another div, and then give this a class name of hero hero section top, or we can just say hero content top, right? And then another div, give it a class name of hero content bottom. Okay. All right. So for the top section, we have it's divided into two sections, right? The section that has the text, and then the other section that has the laptop. So this is another div. This would have a class name of the intro left. Okay. And then another div class of hero image. Let's just say intro right. Intro right. Okay. Now looking at this intro, the intro left, it's divided into three sections. We have the header, the text, and then this form that has the input and the button. So let's do that. Header one. Okay, I didn't copy that properly. Okay, online data. Okay, and then the paragraph. Just going to format this. Okay, and then next we have a div that contains, or the form that will contain the inputs and the button. So we can do form. In the form, we have an input and a button. Okay, so the inputs, we can give it a type of text. Also, this is a placeholder. Placeholder your email. And then for the button, we can copy this, get started. Okay, all right. So that's the intro left section. Okay, so this is the intro left section. Then for the intro right section, let's put the image of the laptop. Go to our images, and then here you home hero one. Alt, just leave it vacant. Then the width. Okay, let me just take a cue from this. 862 pixel. 862 pixel. Okay, so this is the right section. Then for the bottom section, you can add the image for that, src. Images / home hero 2, alt, and the width. Just confirm what the width is. Okay. Okay, we can work with this. Let's see. All right, so this is fine. This is fine. It's totally fine. All right, so next thing we want to do is to start styling this, right? So let's start from the top first of all. Look at the padding top or the margin top, the space between the nav bar and this section is about 130 pixel. So the space between the nav bar and the hero section. So let's go and start the hero section, styling the hero section, margin top, 130 pixel. Okay, then the next thing is we want to make this kind of or the laptop kind of relative to this. But first of all, let's give it the maximum width and then set it margin auto. So we have our content, okay, and hero section. So our hero content, hero content, maximum width, 240 pixel, margin auto. All right, so next thing we want to do is we want to give the left section a kind of maximum width so that it doesn't span out. If you notice, you'd see that it's kind of spanning out, to fill up the whole space. Right, so this is a maximum width of 629 pixel. So that would be our intro left, right? Intro left, maximum width. Of 629 pixel. Okay, good. And then next we want to, kind of give it a color of white. Okay. All right, good. So now let's focus on the individual items. The left section has the header, the paragraph, and this group of buttons. So let's start with the header and then get the styling. So font size 55 pixel, font with 700. So I'll just copy this and then the intro left, H1, put this here. And then it also has a margin bottom of 16 pixel, margin bottom 16 pixel. Okay, then how about the paragraph? All right, so the paragraph has a size of 20 pixel and then the same color white. So let me see. This also has a size of 20 pixel and 20 pixel. So I could just give intro left a font size 20 pixel. Then the intro left paragraph Let's see the margin button, the space between the paragraph and the group of buttons. Okay, so it's about 53 pixel. So margin button 53 pixel. So margin button 53 pixel. Okay. All right. So next thing we want to do is style our form, right? And then the input of the form, right? So first of all, we can write intro left. We use the selector form display flex. All right, display flex. So let's style the inputs. All right, so this is the input styling. So we need the border radius, the border. Okay, we'll come back for the padding. So let's select it this way. Dot intro left form input. Kind of adds the level of specificity, and then get the padding. And then paste it. So padding top, right, left, and padding down. Okay. Next thing we want to do is also take the weight, or the width rather. So let's use the minimum width of 410 pixel. Minimum width 410 pixel. Okay. Another thing we want to do is to make the background transparent. So background color transparent. All right, so now this makes the placeholder kind of hidden. So what we can do is to get the intro left form input and add the pseudo class placeholder and then color white, right? Okay, so that works fine. Next is our button. So let's select this button and see some of the stylings. So the background, border radius, and we would come, okay, we'll come back for the padding. So let's do intro left form button. Then we'll paste this here. And then I guess the padding is also, okay, let's just confirm that. So select text. So padding is 20 pixel, 44.5 pixel. So the padding 20 pixel top and bottom, 44.5 pixel left to right, so left and right. And then the font size 20 pixel, the font width. So let's just copy the font size and font width for the button. Okay, so checking our design. All right, we have this. We also have to add the border. Okay, so let's add the color. Give it white. Now let's also add this border that we added to the input so that it kind of has the same size of the button. Remember, we're using the box size and model. All right, so we're just going to change the border color to be the same as the background color for the button. So we have this, okay. All right, so next thing is we want to give a gap between the two. So we have a margin left of 10 pixels. 10 pixels, okay? So we have margin left of 10 pixels, okay? All right, so next thing we want to do is put this image, just kind of align it properly. All right, so what we can do is we can come over here and so the intro left and the intro right are both children of the hero content top. So it means that we need to make this position it relatively and then position the image in relation to the hero content top. Okay, do we have, okay, we do not have that here. So let's add it here. Hero content top, and we're going to give it a position relative and just under it, intro right. We're giving this position absolute, right? Position absolute. Now we also want to give it a width, a kind of a height rather, so we're going to give this a minimum height. Let's see, a minimum height of about 862. So let's do this here. Minimum height of 862 pixel. Okay, all right, good. Okay, so next thing we want to do is take this to the right side. So right minus 200 pixel top 0.